Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms Xiv. I'm the Serious JG. Last time, in my ever frustrating way, I managed through constant min-maxing of domestics to not progress time very quickly, so we're still encircling Hanzhong. I'm trying to be careful about how I do this here, but we're going to press in with our siege weapons. By the end of this video, we'll be attacking Hanzhong. I can pretty much guarantee it. This is part of Zhejiang, so we need to do at least enough domestics to get Zhejiang straightened out, because we're going to want to move Grimmeth, who's fully conquered Yinping with his powerful personality, to Wuduo. He is the one with the highest conquer score, isn't he? He is. All right. So we're going to want to use him, and he'll work on agriculture. Yinping can probably work on barracks. Bai Shui Gate is working on barracks. Ding Junshan is working on commerce. Kind of doesn't matter. Mostly we're just in there to secure supply lines. Every place is really developing what it should be, although I'm not doing enough of an in-depth dive to see... No, that's right. If the people who are doing the... Because sometimes I'll put in an officer who's really good at commerce, and then when commerce is done, I'll switch over to agriculture without necessarily paying real close attention to whether the officer that's doing agriculture is actually any freaking good at it. Okay. Pretty much, yeah, and Zhejiang managed to get all the way up to 3 in barracks before anything else, which is a slightly unusual pattern. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood, baby. And you guys are recruiting slowly but surely. The gold is building up in Jiangzhou, Jiangning. You are at level 3 commerce. Okay, good. Now you can do the last bit of major min-maxing I want to do here, which is to get this place up to large city status by putting whoever is best at barracks here to work barracks. And then everyone else just continues to work commerce. So trying to slowly build up to level 3 and level 4, and I believe 5 is the max. Should we strengthen our street patrols? You are the street patrol. You like to party. There's a terrible, terrible album that is supposedly by Hulk Hogan that featured the song of Beach Patrol, which I reference sometimes even though no one knows what it is. Alright. I guess I do need to go in and check, like, okay, nothing to do with reward. Are there sanctions that are important? Reinforcements for Dawn Everstar would be nice about now. Zhejiang is not going to be requisitioning gold. Yang'an, Chengdu of Cao Cao army's an eyesore? Yanping Gate might make more sense. But I don't think they're attacking their... I'm curious what this means. Does it mean reducing its commerce, or does it mean actually... Oh, we're out of gold here. Never mind. As a matter of fact... I don't want to sell supplies, but what's going on here that I'm out of gold? Because I haven't been spending that much on... oh, I've got a bunch of people on the march, so the income's not as high as it would normally be. No, incomes are higher than expenditures. Let's finish the month and hopefully we don't go broke. So they're at 569. I guess we could sell a little bit of food just to be on the safe side. I don't want to sell too much because we've got guys who are... We've got people on the march, so we don't want to sell too many supplies. We're not getting much money for them anyway in July. Alright. Yeah, they're just getting pelted. They're not doing damage. They just did volley, though. Bandits have appeared around Mianzhu Gate. Uh-oh. Locust damage has been suppressed. Mianzhu Gate. Oh, because my troop counts are too low. Fa Zhang has arrived in Zhetong. Okay. Yeah, Mianzhu Gate is this... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Well, I don't know that they can actually... Because there are troops in those bases. They've got gold again now. Alright. Einzelkampf. Tactics are difficult to activate. Assault and defense are high. Suitable for field battles. We're going to have Lent march in and grab the troops out of that gate. Follow me, everyone. Let's get this over with. He'll add them to his unit. He'll wipe out the bandits. Then I think I'll march into Fushui Gate, grab the troops out of there, and then march them all back to Chengdu, which is going to get 7,000 troops plus supplies and gold from Wanglian soon enough. Did this transport? Yeah, God, yeah. This transport unit's bringing a bunch of gold and supplies, but not troops to Zhetong. That'll be nice. The Ryza and her crew are coming through. The Ryza and her true closest friends, Bobo the Vulture and Earl King. I really hope we have the option to increase Dawn Everstar's unit, or this is going to be a fiasco. What's your siege look like, Medium Zerfina? 494. Yeah, this may not go well. Can I reinforce Dawn Everstar's unit, please? Thank you. This is perfect. 900 gold for that. Well worth it. I didn't notice what happened when I tried to weaken that gate either. Barracks, train, agriculture. Nope. I think we're just going to be good with increasing Dawn Everstar's troop counts. It'd be really nice if that was enough to help them conquer the city, but probably, or the wall, but it probably won't be. So I don't think it was low. Oh no, public order 61. Public order here is 59. Yeah. So the public order here was low, and then the troop counts were low, and those two things together, that's the risk. Playing this game of trying to requisition gold from the people, that's what the danger is. So I'm still checking requisition gold from Yang on. Could we do it? And I think the answer is, oh, Yang on is not there. Yang on is over here. Yang on has gold, so I don't need to risk it. That seems like a really weird thing to be risking. It's also got a fairly nice troop count by the standards of my cities because I'm not constantly attacking out of it. I've just been actually drilling troops there for a while without marching out. So hopefully we get a nice boost to Dawn Everstar's unit count here. But it is time to attack Hanzhong. See what happens. The Ryza, I was hoping it would be about that many. The Ryza, we sent 3,000 troops for Yanping Gate's Dawn Everstar unit. Well, they're not Yanping Gate. That's who they're attacking, but whatever. Tower. Tower McCastle. That is a weird little inside joke with Bobo, who is currently marching with the Ryza and Earl King. Mianzhu Gate is currently in battle. Should we do something about it? Yeah, we're going to have Lent head up there. Ultra Bobo has arrived in Yang'an. Lent has arrived in Mianzhu Gate. No action reports. Patricia's unit has begun battle with Hanzhong. Bao unit has begun battle with Hanzhong. Okay, so I had now, but if they're besieging the gate itself, then Lent can't actually deploy to attack them, although they will wipe themselves out and fail to take the gate. I can't march out of here, can I? Let's see. Maybe I can. I think we can. All right, let's see. I'm taking the lead. Make sure you don't get left behind. I'm Dart. So, is it Mianzhu Gate? No, it's, I thought... Oh, Patricia's over here, not Grimmeth. Okay, so we're still working on the full expansion up here. All right. So this is fine. Lent will have to reconquer some territory, but that's what we get for messing around with. A, leaving troop counts low in Chengdu with the giant attack on Chang'an, and B, not taking care of public order, or building it up but then using it for our own purposes. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be allowed to sabotage or to get troops for Dawn Everstar twice. Sabotage Hanzhong. Cheng'u. Where is Cheng'u? I could actually just check on the map. It's one of the options. Oh. Okay. No. Not going to bother with that. Sap the strength of Yangping Gate of Cao Cao Army. Like, I don't know what that means. If it decreases commerce and order, or if it decreases their strength. So hopefully we can get some kind of message. So we succeeded in lowering Yanping Gate's public order by 10. So that did us no good at all. Don't need to be doing that again. Now we've got all this gold because our supply unit arrived. So I should not act like we can continue spending gold like crazy and do all the public, all the sanctioned things. That was because we just had a supply unit arrive, not because suddenly we've got the gold income to support all that. Oh, Ultra Bronco just got a new Pokemon card. He really appreciates it. Okay. Shall keep working on the order. This does at least mean I feel like we can... oh, yeah, they got 7,000 troops now, of course, so we're not going to have... I mean, we can start recruiting again because we got the gold. Oh, I never stopped recruiting. Okay, never mind. I think we stopped recruiting at Zhetong, but it has not had a supply unit arrive. It's really close to arriving. So Zhetong can start recruiting once it's sitting on like 8,000 gold. Zhang A is really close to being able to switch. So we do want to be checking there in future. Alright. Let's just try to keep the action going here. Dawn Everstar, come on. Don't let us down. It's your fault if my strategy to attack this gate with a slow-moving unit that's going to take fire the whole time fails. Ah, no! Fucking crap! He deployed on the other side of the gate? So we lost Mianzhu Gate and looked like jackasses, but we also take Hanzhong at the same time. So, huge victory and huge defeat. I've captured an enemy. It would be nice if they surrendered to us. I mean, I've captured an enemy. It would be nice if they surrendered to us. I'm an old lady. Guanping! Zhang He. These are legendary officers. And Zhang Ren, who I don't think is as legendary. He followed Jiang Wei in defending Yangping Gate and fighting Cao Cao's army. He fought valiantly against Jihao Yuan and Zhang He, but was killed by Jihao Yuan after Yangping Gate was captured. Meanwhile, Zhang He, officer of Wei, served under Yuan Shao. For some bizarre... Like, he looks like Yuan Shao in this portrait. For some bizarre reason, he's portrayed in Dynasty Warriors games as being this weirdly effeminate dancing guy. But a plot of Guo Tuo's forced him and Gao Lan to submit to Cao Cao. Acted mostly in the campaign against Shu, and surrounded and eliminated Ma Su at the Battle of Jieting, which is what caused Zhuge Liang to weep while ordering Ma Su's execution. And of course, Guanping, official officer of Liu Bei, second son of Guanding, love interest of Jing Cai. He is, of course, Guanping. He defended Jing with his father. One of the most embarrassing things I've ever done on YouTube, which was singing as Guanping and Jing Cai at the end of one of the RTK LPs. He defended Jing with his father after Liu Bei conquered Shu, captured and executed by the Wu army at My Castle. No record of his adoption exists in authorized history, because he's, like, probably semi-fictional. There's nothing you could say. Just cut me down here. Oh, none of them joined us. I was kind of hoping Guanping might, because I don't know that his family likes working for Cao Cao all that much. But we are going to detain them. And we hit Confusion level 3. I feel like I almost saved, because I was a little worried that maybe Lent would just deploy on the wrong side of that gate like an idiot, but... Oh, Lent, you screw up. Shitong reached city level medium. The Ryza, an envoy from Emperor Xian, has arrived. He wants to know if you're going to put Lent to death for giving up Mianzhu Gate. Or rather, there's a notice of your new rank. The Ryza, I appoint you the title of Lieutenant Colonel. Hey, that's what my dad's rank was when he retired from the army. Please continue to serve the Han Dynasty. I'm very pleased to humbly accept the title of Lit Colonel. Colonel. In August AD 202, the Ryza accepted the title of Lieutenant Colonel from Emperor Xian. I hope someday I can make full bird. The expectations for the officer serving under the Ryza have increased. I hope Lent's expecting to get executed. So Hanzhong is ours. As your vassals, we would like to congratulate you on your appointment to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel. And you are now the Queen of Hanzhong. Going forward, we will work even harder to serve you. Two of Bao Bao's allies have arrived in Hanzhong. We could not maintain Mianzhu Gate. The path of Confucianism is deep. I'm very confused. I do not think we are going to be able to hire Guanping, Zhang He, or that other guy before they escape. But, yeah, you are confused. No kidding. What an idiot. Oh, I almost advanced. I didn't mean to advance. No, Lent. God, what an idiot, Lent. Alright, well. And they won't occupy it. They'll just, like, make it so it's not yours. So it got knocked down to... yeah, it got knocked back to level 1, almost level 2 in Commerce and Agriculture, which suggests it was already at level 2 in those two things. So that is a moment of stupid from which we can and will recover. In the meantime, I don't know if Dawn Everstar's got this, but we'll bring Mysterious JG up here to back her up, or to back up if we have ground troops attacking next. JG has range, so like we could have medium Zerfina attack with a JG coming in a hex behind her, so we're both doing damage. We've kind of got to decide now, do we want to dive these troops in here, or do we want to start clearing a path towards Chang'an now? I think we might want to start clearing a path towards Chang'an now. So we'll have these two units. Start heading for Chang'an. Hanzhong. Well, we've got 2 officers. Let's have Bao Bao just get something going here so we're growing the main hex. And let's get Patty trying to get Anyang going with the awesome power of conquest to expand it. As you command, I will strive to bring some peace of mind to the people with my governing. Now we're down to, we need to start spreading our resources around again. We're gonna be not having enough officers to have everybody doing everything we want them to do everywhere again. I guess the first thing I should be looking into, oh, sanction. I should look into this. Events. Either Yuan Shao's dead or, oh no, we got a bunch of, okay, conquest stuff. So this would be a bunch of, I don't think we're going to get any gold. Oh, Zhang Liao's coming back. He's bringing Sexa back. Hey, an urgent report reaches Zhang Liao, stating the large army led by Sun Xuan force is approaching. Even though Zhang Liao is a mutual enemy to Li Dian and Yue Jin, when Li Dian and Yue Jin witness Zhang Liao's resolve, they vow to join him and fight together. This is the Battle of Hefei? Yeah. It's a pretty cool fight, but it's not early enough, or it's not late enough, and Zhang Liao is actually busy doing other things right now. So let's get appointment to Grand General, because we need to be a Lieutenant Colonel and control 7 cities. And we are not Yellow Turbans. The Ryza, an envoy from Emperor Xian has arrived. I'm not sure why the first one bothered to leave. The Ryza, I appoint you the title of Grand General. Please continue to serve the Han dynasty.
I'm very pleased to humbly accept the title of Grand General.
In August AD 2202, war was approaching. The Ryza received the title of Grand General from Emperor Xian. The expectations of all officers serving under the Ryza have increased. I wonder if this means I have more titles I can give out. Either way, the sanctions just keep on coming. Conquest of Yi Province. What does this actually mean? We just get doctrine experience. Oh, I should have checked closer to understand what this means. Hanzhong is apparently in 2 different regions, both of which we controlled everything except Hanzhong. The Ryza, we have now subjugated all of Yi Province. Yi Province is a natural fortress blessed with fertile soil.
Yes, I'm happy to obtain such territory.
There are many narrow paths along the mountains that we need to pay attention to, but nobody will be able to attack us easily.
Yes, we should think carefully and make use of our advantage.
And we got 1,000 doctrine experience. And we got even further sanctions, this time by Shu. Yang'an, Hanzhong, Zhitong. Oh, this is reach. Yeah, okay, this must be the bigger of the 2 then. Because I think this is like every city we have, whereas the previous one was probably just the northern section of that.
We have taken hold of Bashu. We just squeezed him right on the melons. Her, I should say.
We can breathe easy for now. We squeezed it right on the melons.
Yes, this territory is a natural fortress. We squeezed it right on the melons. Additionally, this area may be mountainous, but the soil is very fertile. Let us aspire for greatness from these lands.
Yeah, bitch.
There is a... We will serve you with everything we have.
Yeah, we were only able to convert this farm because people like you. I hope I have your continued support. Idiots like Lent are not going to get it done.
Yes.
Everyone believes in you. Let us ride this momentum and expand our forces. Ryza's doctrine experience is increased by 2,000. So indeed, this was a larger thing than the last one. And pushed us into confusion level 4. So we doubled our confusion level by taking Hanzhong, basically. I think we do need to move to administration. So now we got 2 expansion slots. We've already got pen and sword maxed. I think the logical step for these 2 expansion slots is a second one for battle and then another one for personnel. Because I'm not using any of my scheme slots at all. And we've got lots of slots free for domestics that we're not using either. Oh, that's already free. Oh, alright. So we want to unlock reform expenditure, or personnel. And I guess I'll hold on to this until I need it. In the meantime, I've got 10 more points to spend. So what is our actual triggered effect now? +5 for all the formations. +10 for a bunch of stuff, and then reduce assignment costs. Okay. So for personnel, I don't have a lot of people with reform expenditures. I kind of regret that now. Although we do have get you on it just to add a little bit. Amount of experience gained by retainers is increased. That's good. Orders are increased. That's not as useful right now. Chance of injured officers recovering is increased. You probably want to start thinking about trained engineers eventually. So we could get another inform expenditures. This would be fairly cheap for us. But we probably have exactly enough to max out strength and armed forces. Yeah, we have exactly enough to max out strength and armed forces. So now we'll have all of our formations are at max power. We've basically maxed domestics, maxed support, maxed battle. We're doing only one thing with personnel, and we're doing nothing with schemes. Let's do it.
I accept my appointment as battle, and will make up for any incompetence with all the wisdom at my disposal.
But can you make up for Lent's incompetence? That's the real question. So Lent has been ordered to attack Mianzhu Gate. Mind your own business. So I guess the thing is to let the barbarians wipe themselves out attacking the gate. Which they managed to knock out of our control because of the fact that it has no troops, not because its durability is gone. Because, yeah, even bandits popping up, if they pop up in the middle of an area that's surrounded by gates that you hold, there's not a whole hell of a lot of damage they're going to do. I still feel a little sick about how stupid I was there. Gotta send an overseer to Qian. Yeah, no, we need to... We definitely need to start sending some officers up to Hanzhong to get shit running up there. You have the gold you would need to actually train officers. Or not train officers, to recruit troops. Is it time to just stop? Oh, 6666. I think it's time to stop recruiting troops here. and just let it sit at 666. Because I would assume I can't actually afford, as far as officer counts. I can't have all those people hanging out there anymore. So we're going to move these two to Zhetong. All two is allowed immediately to Zhetong. Now with Zhetong, let's check something. They are not currently recruiting or training. How many officers do they have who are not occupied? Considering that they have 2 positions that are not currently filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's right. I had a lot of people gathered up here. Okay. This doesn't feel right. Oh, because I got people who are on the march, so they're not available to be moved. Alright. So why don't I do this? Everybody here, everybody at Zhetong, even though some of them can't transfer because they're commanding troops. Now, that's not even true. There's nobody here. Alright. Let's put somebody over here to work on barracks. We'll get somebody who... No, not Fajing. I was going to say somebody who's not terrible, but Fajing is too good for that. I was just going to put him there. Okay. We're going to do city government. I'm going to... Oh, it's time to call it a video. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I have people who are pretty good who are available to move up to Zhetong. But it's actually really time to call it a video. So when we come back next time, we're going to move some officers from Zhetong. Not necessarily the greatest of the greatest ever, but like not the worst either. We're going to move people in Zhetong who are not currently doing anything to Hanzhong to just get started. And after we've taken Hanzhong and Chang'an, we'll probably need to do a little reorganization. But I've already pulled 2 guys out of Yunnan in the way southwest corner under the assumption that I'm not going to have enough officers to be drilling and recruiting there. And they had 6666 troops, which would be a little better if it was 6969, but it's still pretty cool. I'm the Serious JG. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in next time as we continue now. Well, we got to try to retake Mianzhu Gate. We got to attack another Fad whatever gate. We're still marching on Chang'an. Stuff's still going on, but we're now the Queen of Hanzhong.